Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to race number 7 of the season here at Iowa, our only short track of the season. Boy, we're going to be in quite for a show here, how these drivers are going to be. We had a wild race at Pensacola. Cars were going off the ground, literally, and one in the catch fits for sure, which definitely is good to see that they're going to be back on four wheels and hopefully not going to do something crazier here. But again, our only short course of the season, so let's get on to your starting lineup. On the pole, we have TJ Hanley in the 07 Corn Hub Chevrolet. Next to him, Ace Rogers in the 91. Third, William Brock. Fourth, Taryn Jeffries. Fifth, Devin Becker. Sixth, Joshua Sicoli. Seventh is Cole Deaver. Eighth, Benny Watson. Ninth, Kyle Matthews. Complete top 10 is Zach Flickinger. Here's the rest of your starting lineup from 11th on back. Now, I double-checked through the hometown heroes. There isn't a hometown hero that is here, but the closest one that is pretty close by to this track, it is DJ Curzon, car number 54. Other than that, I know you got the Illinois natives and all, but they got Chicagoland, so yeah. And on the final row, we have Cody Lamas and Brett Pritchard. So TJ Hanley with his first ever pole of his NRSL career. Looking at your top 10 in points, RJ Bishop has a 3-point lead over Cole Deaver. And then 1 point behind him is Joshua Sicoli. 1 point behind him is Jake Baskinger. 2 points behind him is Seth Cole. 2 points behind him is Brett Pritchard. Then you got Nathan Hudson in 7th, Ace Rogers in 8th, James Qualls 9th, and Nathan Fisher completing your top 10. So we're about ready to get the command right now.
Drivers, start your engines!
I was looking for a good camera angle, but that is not the case. But anyways, 38 laps of action here at Iowa. This should be hopefully a lot better of a race. Now, if you were watching last season, that turned out to be a very big Wreckfest-induced race. And I believe one car did not get going. It is James Qualls in the 70 with an issue. That's a driver, top 10 in the points. And green flag underway for TJ Hanley real quickly to look. Yeah, James Qualls 9th in the points right now. That is not good for Qualls. He needs to get back on the track as quick as possible and needs a quick caution. Taryn Jeffries kind of moved up the track a bit. And look at William Brock trying to go after TJ Hanley for the lead. Now you're going to see a lot of drivers throughout here ride that outside wall coming on the front straight there. So this is going to be a common thing. Another thing too, 3 wide is kind of a somewhat thing you could do as long as they don't lean on one another. They lean, that is it. You put a fork in it, it's all over. Zach Flickinger now riding the wall. Benny Watson, car number 74. Right now, not having a whole lot of luck on his side there, but I'll tell you what, Benny on so far tonight. But he's riding that highline trade we can, and there's your previous race winner, Benjamin Miles there, car number 42. I got to talk with Kyle Keith after that race at Pensacola. He says, I'll tell you what, it's crazy and hard to believe SKM has been doing so well in these plate tracks, especially for the Xfinity series. When it comes to Pensacola, we've only been there 2 times in the NRSL, and we're 2 for 2 in the Xfinity series. So that tells you something really good. Now, I believe when Kyle Keith won his race, I believe he drove it in the 42 as well. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure he drove the 42 in that. It was the 42 or the 24. But regardless, though, that's a big win right there for the team. Well, in the meantime, Taryn Jeffries trying to catch up to William Brock there for that second position, but not having a whole lot of luck. TJ Hanley still out in front. It's the Corn Hub Chevrolet. Oops. James Qualls back out on the track. Of course, he's dead last. He is a total of 4 laps down. That's not a good thing for Qualls. He does need a caution, though, really badly. But the way how they're racing, it's not looking like a Wreckfest, which is a good sign. Ooh, Benny Watson kind of went up the course a bit, but now he's going to hit the wall. A lot of drivers are going to be doing that a lot throughout this race. And William Brock, he's all over the rear bumper of TJ Handley. Look at the 26. He looks like he may make a move pretty soon. He's waiting for that 07 to slip up the course. And you could tell William Brock, he is trying to make that move for the lead. But Handley got a good run off 3 and 4 right there. And caution's out for the first time, I believe. Yes, it is. And it's Benjamin Miles, your previous race winner. That's a lucky break for James Qualls in the 70. As rode to caution on lap 9 of 38. And whoa! Nathan Orman just got spun. Jessica Sheldon into the wall. And a couple cars just ran into another. I don't know what that was about, but the 95 just got flat out duped, and Scott Roush suffered the worst end of that one there, and he's got a ton of front end damage. Looks like the caution came out in the back straight there, you could see. And some cars coming down pit road, I think. Don't look like it. No Scott Roush is going to be. I believe what they're trying to do is they're getting Thin Guy, I think. Well, who's 31st? Connor Meyer. Yep, right there. Meyer and Lamas, they're trying to get around. Now these guys are trying to catch up. Scott Roush looks like he's the only driver down pit road. Lucky break for James Qualls. That caution could not have been any more well timed for him. We're on lap 10 of 38. Handley, your leader. Let's look at what happened on her first caution. Well, you can see Benjamin Miles right here. He is trying to hold on to his spot. He lost the 10th position not long ago, and he just was losing a whole bunch of ground. I'm trying to get the space bar, but it's not letting me do it here. But you can see right here, he is just not going to hold on right there after making that contact with Tang. And around goes the Hertz Chevrolet. He goes from winner last week to getting spun out this one here. So he's going to have to go to the rear of the field. However, from what we've gotten, and you can see right here, he did not sustain any damage from that spin. So that is a good sign for the Hertz Chevrolet. So caution's out. Let's take you back to the green.